YouTube, what's going on? Thank you for clicking on the video. Today I'm going to be running you through all you need to know about the Black Ops 6 beta, download size, release time, what weapons you can expect, and how to play early. But first of all, if you want to stay up to date on all things Black Ops 6, make sure to hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video, as I'll be playing the early access beta this week to bring you guys tons of tips and tricks. Let's get into things. Now, as you probably know, Black Ops 6 is the latest installment in the Call of Duty franchise, led by Treyarch and supported by Raven Software. The full game launches on PC, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One and Series X and S, with the beta also due to drop on all of those platforms as well. There are 2 beta weekends coming up across August and early September, but not everybody will have access to both. First of all, on Friday, August 30th, the early access beta drops, which will run until Wednesday, September 4th. The beta is scheduled to open at 6 PM BST if you're on UK time like me, or 10 AM if you're in the US. I'll drop some other broad time zones on the screen now for anybody based elsewhere, but whatever time the beta opens for you on the 30th will be the same time that the beta closes on the 4th. It's important to note that the early access beta is only open to anybody who's pre-ordered or otherwise obtained a code to gain access, and this is the longer of the 2 beta sessions, so I'll tell you a couple of different methods to get your hands on a code in just a moment. For everyone else, the open beta is live at the same time, 6 PM BST, 10 AM PT on Friday, September 6th, and closes on Monday, September 9th. Activision have been known to open up the beta very slightly earlier or run it a little later, so if you're eager to try out BO6, then maybe get to your setup an hour or so early and try your luck, but no guarantees from me there. If you aren't yet eligible for the early access beta, then there are a couple of ways that you can go about getting in. The first and most obvious one is simply to pre-order the game. All digital purchases will automatically grant you access to weekend 1 of the beta on the platform that you've purchased on only. If you've pre-ordered a good old-fashioned physical copy, then you should receive a code from the retail that you purchased from, either on your receipt or via email, which you can redeem at www.callofduty.com/beta redeem. If you'd rather try before you buy and you're on either PC or Xbox, new customers can sign up to Game Pass for just $1 or the equivalent for the first 14 days, which will make the early access beta available to you, and you can just cancel the subscription afterwards to avoid paying any more. There's a whole host of retail campaigns running depending on your location. In the US, Xfinity are offering codes for members under their reward scheme. EE Mobile are doing the same in the UK. And if you're in university in either the UK or Europe, then you can get a free code just for connecting your account with Unidays. I'll drop all the links that I'm aware of down below in the description, but there's bound to be more that I'm unaware of, so if you know of any, drop them down in the comments below for anybody who still needs a code. If none of those options work for you, then keep your eye on the Charlie Intel Twitter page, as they've been doing giveaways at random already this week, and also be sure to check out the official Call of Duty and Treyarch channels, as they often give away codes during the beta weekends anyway. Moving on to the actual beta itself and what you need to know prior to launch, everybody with access is able to preload the beta files as of August 28th, today, allowing you to hop straight into the action on Friday as soon as the beta opens. If you play on PC and you already have Call of Duty installed, then the file size is going to be around about 30 gig, but download sizes are going to vary based on your platform and the latest game files that you have downloaded. I'll throw the minimum and recommended basic specs for any PC users up on screen now, but one really important note is to check your graphics card's current drivers to make sure that the game runs smoothly. Nvidia and co are always rolling out new drivers to support the latest games and bugs, but that doesn't mean that the most recent driver is the most stable driver for different games to run off of. Activision have recommended the drivers that are on screen now for stability when playing the beta, meaning that they've optimized their build to these drivers. So if you're a PC user, then make sure to update or potentially even roll back your game drivers, and hopefully you'll avoid running into any annoying bugs in game. In terms of the gameplay, this is shaping up to be one of the biggest betas that Call of Duty have ever released in regards to the actual content that we have available. We'll have 8 maps to play across both weekends, 5 core maps with Babylon, Derelict, Rewind, Scud, and Skyline, and 3 smaller strike maps. 2 have been confirmed as Gala and Pit. The third and final strike map, Stakeout, will only appear on the 2nd week of the beta. To avoid any confusion off the bat, there will be no carryover of any Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3 weapons into the beta or the full release game. Instead, we'll be getting a glimpse of 16 weapons from the 8 total weapon classes in the Black Ops 6 beta. For assault rifles, we'll have the XM4, the AK-47, and finally the AIMS-85. For SMGs, we will have the C9, the Jackal PDW, and the Tonto 22. I have 1 light machine gun and 1 shotgun as the XMG and the Marine SP respectively. 2 marksman rifles, the SWAT 5.56 and the DM10, and 2 sniper rifles in the SVD and the LR762 to complete your primary weapons. Secondary weapons include 2 handguns, the GS45 and the 9mm PM, 1 launcher, the Sigma 2B, and finally the classic tactical knife for your melee option. All pre-order bonuses for Black Ops 6 are usable in the beta, so anybody who's bagged the Vault Edition will be able to get hands-on with those fancy new blueprints and the new operator skins, and there are at least 9 confirmed rewards to unlock through leveling up, all of which will carry forward into the full game on release. We'll have new and returning streaks to grind for, but there'll be no camos to unlock at this stage. Again, just to confirm for anybody newer to the series, they will come in the full game. And we'll have access to another feature that we haven't had in a couple years, which is the ability to customize our reticle, which should go a long way in maximizing customization without creating a complete overload of attachments like we had in Modern Warfare 2 and 3. Sprays and emotes return this year, so we'll have loads of personality, with both of them being usable in the beta. But now in Black Ops 6, using an emote will actually take you into third person so that you can see the full effect of the animation. There will be a level cap in this beta, as there is every year. We won't get to see every unlock that there is available to us in the full game. Week 1 will be capped at level 20, with week 2 raising the cap to level 30. But any progress that you make there won't transfer into the full release of the game. You'll start again at level 0, just with the rewards that you've unlocked from the beta already available to you. There will be around about 48 hours of downtime between the early access beta closing and the full open beta opening, so you can expect that we may see some very minor bug fixes and patches, but just to set your expectations, it's very unlikely that we'll see any major changes or balancing adjustments in that time if there are any broken weapons or problems on certain maps, etc. Of course, everyone will be getting hands-on with the new omnidirectional movement system for the first time, which is going to be one of the biggest things to adjust to in this new title. I'll have some tips and tricks to maximize your movement coming in the next couple of days, so make sure that you subscribe for that and for full Black Ops 6 gameplay as we head towards launch. For now, that's all you need to know heading into the first beta weekend on Friday. Make sure to get the update preloaded, download the right drivers, and let me know down in the comments what you're most excited for or curious about for BO6. Stay tuned for more content, and I'll catch you in the next one.